just a shifter. So this is on pitch mode, so this is going to just be a pitch shifter, but if you go to frequency mode, it starts I think what it does is it starts shifting the frequency information up the frequency spectrum in a linear mode, and because like harmonic relationships are logarithmic, it goes atonal, because it doesn't preserve those harmonic relationships as frequencies relate to fundamental frequencies as multiples of those frequencies. So I mean, that's an effect that that's used a lot in dubstep as kind of like a building intensity tool, like trying to make it kind of the energy build. So like here in my song Red Skies, which came out summer of 2023, we go towards the first drop. You hear it on that bass, like that fundamental frequency. For this little stretch, it's shifting up. It's shifting up, but it like slowly loses more and more of its kind of it gets more atonal. It loses its harmonious quality. And that is via the effect of a frequency shifter. So it's like exacerbating the exact effect. So yeah, if we go back to this guitar loop, that's a great effect. If you enable this wide function, I think what it's doing is it's actually sending the frequency in different directions on each stereo channel, on each side of your stereo. But what I was gonna talk about was if you create a parallel shifter to the main channel. So this is just dry. I'll put them at -6 to kind of keep a relative gain. It's not, it won't be, whatever. That's interesting that this has some phase cancellation happening with that, but this is what I was looking for. If you shift a frequency against itself, you get these kind of oscillations that are reminiscent of like the effect of like respaces, where they go. It's kind of, I think it's kind of doing the same thing with how the harmonics oscillate against a frequency that's really similar to them, but it's not quite them. So that's a cool effect. It almost sounds like some sort of audio modulation, like frequency modulation or amplitude modulation or phase distortion or something like that. But really cool sound. Like if I got like a saw wave, like a low saw wave. We put this shifter this parallel shifter rack on here, and you start cranking that spread. You get a really cool kind of modulation-y feeling thing. So that's a cool effect. That's what I wanted to share. Is that is a thing you can do. Okay, now I'm going to recreate this process using free effect plugins that are, I think, compatible with most DAWs. So again, we're going to get a lush guitar loop. So I'll grab this and then just put some reverb on it. Call it good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this track and I'm going to duplicate it. So we have two signals playing the exact same thing. Get this down even further in level. Look at, yeah, okay, -20. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up kilohertz frequency shifter and just put it on one of the tracks. And then you can get the same effect by just nudging that frequency shift amount. And the two tracks will modulate against each other in the same way that if you just created a parallel effect rack with Ableton's audio effect rack. So let's just do that. Yeah, cool. So there's a completely free way to do that exact effect. Actually, in Red Skies, there's a place where I did it, which is in Shankara's solo, in this breakdown. Here. Wait. Here. On the lead. As a way to create movement. So it's a movement tool similar to like a phaser or a flanger. That sounds really cool. So that's what I had to talk about today. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and see you in the next one.